Alright, you work really hard in your lawn to make it look great. You water it, you feed it, and you mow it on a regular basis, but it still has a dull look to it. Today, let's talk about one thing you might be missing that's causing that. Hey, I'm Mike, this is Mike's Home and Garden. Thank you again for joining me for another video. Now, if this is your first time here and you want to learn about lawn care, boost your curb appeal, and do other home improvement projects, start now by subscribing and hitting the bell so you don't miss out. Alright, so like I mentioned in the intro, you're mowing the lawn regularly, you're getting water on it and feeding it on a normal schedule. It's still looking a little dull though. Well, I bet there's one piece of equipment you might not have thought of that's causing this. Your mower blade. And I know, you sharpened it at the beginning of the season, so it should be good to go, right? Well, not necessarily. These blades take a beating season after season, and after time, they have to be replaced. So if you're doing everything right in the lawn and it's still looking dull, there's 4 things to look for in your blade that tell you it's time to replace it. The first one, all else considered, if the blade's older than 2 years old, slap a new one on the mower. The second thing is if it's bent or off balance. If you hit a big rock or you've tried to tackle a branch in the yard that kind of beat the mower, take a look at the blade and see if it looks like it's been bent, or use something that balances the blade that comes with a sharpening kit to see if the blade is balanced or not. If it's off balanced or bent, replace it. Number 3 is you keep having to sharpen the blade. Sure, you sharpened it at the beginning of the season, but do you find yourself having to sharpen the blade over and over again through the season to ensure you get a good cut? If you have to keep sharpening the blade, you have to replace it. And the 4th thing to consider with replacing your blade is if the cutting edge of the blade has chunks or dents in it. Having to resurface the edge of this blade and then resharpen it would take off too much material, and at this point it just simply makes sense to replace the blade with a fresh one. A healthy blade will ensure you have a healthy lawn. So how do you know if the blade is a mess and needs to be replacing? Well, we need to get under the mower and check it out. Just took the blade off my mower, and so taking a look at it, I can definitely see it's time to replace it. For one, it's already over 2 years old, but for 2, even with regularly sharpening it, I can see how worn down it is. The blade itself just looks dull, even though I sharpened it maybe 3 cuts ago, and it should stay sharp a lot longer than that. Additionally, I also recognize that there's some nicks along the leading edge that I was mentioning are signs that it needs to be replaced. I've known they're there, but I've just been postponing replacing the blade just because I've been kind of busy. Alright, so after inspecting the blade on my mower, it looks like crap. We need to go get a new one. So let's go to Lowe's and see what they have. So we're here at Lowe's. Now, before we go inside, how do you know which blade replacement is going to be right for you? You'll see when we go inside, there's a lot to choose from. So either look at the user manual for your mower first before you go shopping, or jump online and do a quick search for your mower make and model to see what's recommended. You're going to want to ensure, the fit is right and the design is optimal for your mower deck to ensure that the cut is going to be the best one your mower can give you. So let's go inside and take a look and see what they have. See what I mean? Look at all these blades, different sizes, shapes, manufacturers. You don't want to get home with the wrong one that won't fit and have to come back. So my Toro takes a blade that's a 22-inch long mulching blade, which right here is the perfect one for me based on the recommendations I found online. So now I'm going to go check out, get back to the house, and get this on the mower and mow. Alright, so we're heading back to the house now to replace the blade on the mower. If you're enjoying the video today, do me a favor and hit that like button, and if you have any questions, be sure to drop them in the comments section down below. So installing the new blade is the same as installing the old one. It should just bolt right on. Just ensure it's facing in the right direction, and once it's tightened, you can get the mower back up on its wheels and reattach the spark plug. From there, once the mower is back together, you can get back to the fun part of lawn care, mowing. So you'll notice right away once you start mowing with the new blade, the quality of cut is really improved. It's a nice clean cut. You won't see many or any tears in the grass like you would see with an old or dull blade. Having a new sharp blade is going to ensure you get a clean cut and your lawn stays healthy, because a bad cut opens up the lawn to stress and disease. Keep your blade sharp, keep your blade new, and keep your lawn looking great. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.